Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be working on a hardcover ring-bound journal using this beautiful kit by me, if I do say so myself. I just love how this kit came out, but this one's called Twas a Buttercup, and it's got some really fun pages and backgrounds and kind of a coffee color, a yellow, and a blue throughout. And I have a complete flip through of this kit on my channel. It is available in my Etsy store if you're interested. But I'm not going to take time to do that right now. So what I've got here is I've got 2 pieces of chipboard, medium to hard chip, or medium to heavyweight chipboard will work. And I have cut it down to 5.5 by 7.5. And then I've got 2 card blanks. These are 5 by 7. And that's what I'm going to be using for the covers and the dividers. And I have another video making this ring-bound journal in the Tim Holtz papers. The original inspiration comes from Wendy over at Wendy's Journal Adventure and Leo. And so that's pretty much the format I'm going to be using. I'll probably change up a few things as we do. But that's pretty much my idea. So I've got these 5 by 7s. I won't be punching any holes until later. We need to get some papers on these. So the way I cut my chipboard, because I don't have a great cutter, and I did not do this on camera, but I use this old Fiskars. I've had this one for 20 plus years, and it has these dull blades. I kind of cut through the measurements that I need, and then I use my craft knife to finish it off. I don't want to use my good cutter for the chipboard because it does get and my cutter's already dull as it is, but it does seem to dull it down quite quickly. So setting those aside for a minute, the first thing I want to do then is find my glue. There it is. And I'm going to just glue these together. Now these card bases are really thick cardstock, maybe 110 pound, maybe a little thicker, maybe 130. They are from a card making compendium kit that my mom bought me last year for my birthday, and I pretty much have used most of these. I have a couple more of these 5 by 7 blanks. I've used a lot of the envelopes, so I want to make sure I get that nice and glued, and that's going to give us a nice firm divider for our journal. Now this journal has 3 sections. That's why we're doing 2 dividers. It has a front and back cover. I will put it on 2-inch rings, and it has 3 small journal inserts, and it has 3 paper bag inserts, and it has 3, what's the last one? Envelope inserts. So there we go. All right, now I have decided I'll probably put this edge up against on the ring side. So these will be decorated in a moment. Let's work on the covers again while those are drying. I totally went blank with what I was going to say, so I guess it wasn't important. I'm going to use this for the covers, and the main reason is it's very muted, and I can add things to the cover focal point at the end and not have to worry about, am I covering up, you know, whereas if I use this for the cover, it'd be gorgeous, yes, but then I don't want to put anything else on it, so you know, I can always add that later if I wanted to. And that's not going to have any problems here. And then I'm going to use this for the liner because I like that one. So I'm just going to flip this over and glue these on. There's no There's no right or wrong way until we punch the holes. So that's why I'm not punching the holes until we're ready to put them in the book. So I do want to get enough glue on here. Now chipboard is very, well, what's the word I'm looking for? The glue is going to sink right into that chipboard. So you want to make sure you get enough. I'm going to put it right on the corner. Here, line it up with the edge of that paper. Looks like I didn't cut exactly straight, but that's okay. No one's going to know but you and me. Okay. And then I'm going to use my craft knife to trim this up. And I'm just going to go, oops, something on there, right along the edge slowly and cut that piece off. I find this easier than trying to use scissors. Oops. There we go. Okay, so we have the front cover, and then we will add this one as well. And I'm going to use the same area so that I know I get that matching piece of lace on there. And this should come out just about right because it is 5.5 width on this chipboard. Okay, glue it down to the table. No, okay. So I'm just going to come along here. Excuse me. And then trim this up a little bit. All right. So there we have, and I don't have to decide at this moment. One will be the front, one can be the back. I could even do it this way if I wanted to, which I may, because I kind of like that, and put, you know, you could put something else here and then that shows me. So I am going to do it that way. And I'm going to mark it for myself because I will forget. So this is, where did I get that pencil? That's a drawing pencil. Front cover. That's not going to do me any good because I'm going to cover it up right now. I'm going to save this strip. Who knows? I might sew it into a paper ribbon. It's a nice piece of lace there. All right, let's get this one on. So where do we want? Do we want the top? Yeah, I want the butterfly. So let's line this one up at the top. And there again, it doesn't really matter which is the front and the back. If this is the front cover, let's just work this out for a second. If we use this for the front cover, then this is the way we want this glued on, like that. So I will flip this around like so. All right. I hope that's right. Otherwise, you guys are screaming at me. I can't hear you. It cracks me up all the times I do stuff wrong, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know why. The recording makes me go brain dead. I lose my train of thought. Sorry if you're listening on headphones and I just got you with that noise. Okay. I'm just moving it close. I mean, we're going to ink around this, so I'm not worried about perfection. There we go. So let's cut this apart. Okay, now let's get this one on. I think I lined it up on the bottom and didn't get the butterfly. Oh well, I have a whole page of fussy cut butterflies, so we'll be good. We'll just add one we want in color. See, that's I say one thing and then I do the opposite. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I know it's Wednesday. I'm a little behind. I didn't get a video done yesterday. Monday was my birthday. Had a good day running around getting freebies. You know, I sign up for all these, excuse me, all these, you know, perks. And then they send you free stuff on your birthday. And last year I didn't get to collect anything because we went straight into COVID lockdown. And so yeah, this year I was like, I'm going to get my freebies. So my husband and I went out to breakfast. The first time we have done, excuse me, I don't know, what's allergies. First time we've done indoor dining in a year. I didn't want to do it. I was very uncomfortable, but my husband insisted. I mean, he wasn't, you know, rude about it, but he's like, they're going to separate us. Everything's, you know, I don't know. It's just I'm programmed now to not want to be around anybody. It's kind of strange, but anyway, I don't know. I gotta trim off some of this excess here. But I survived, and it was a good breakfast, and it was free. And then we had to go get my free coffee from Dutch Bros, and we had to go run some errands, go to the post office and FedEx and all of that. I'm just trimming around all of the edges to make sure I've got everything nice and cleaned off. I think I have. I think I did well. All right. So yeah, I got my Dutch Bros, got my Starbucks, and split it with my husband. I was kind and generous. Got my nothing but cakes, and it was fun. But came home, the kids had made a cake and had presents and things, so that was nice. All right, so what do I want to do with these now? I've got those covered, and these will have pockets, so I kind of want a background on those as well. Maybe I'll use this on one, and I know that yellow is kind of bright, and I think I'm going to use this one instead of this one. And maybe I'll use, let's use this. I love this lace. It's so pretty. And on this one, what we'll do is just wrap it around and trim it off. That'll probably be the easiest. So we'll do it on the right hand side with this edge. Doesn't matter, it's just my thinking. I have the rounded edge for rounding the paper. All right, so we will put this here. Well, I think I'm going to have to buy a new battery for my camera. It's not staying charged as long as it used to. So I apologize. This is a short video, but we got the covers covered. I went ahead and wrapped these, and all I did was just wrap that around so the paper went from one side to the next. And I think this actually goes that way. And then when I did this one, this is the one I was working on when the camera cut off. When I was trimming the paper, I sliced right through the card, so I had to start over. So it's just as well that I had to charge the battery. I need to touch up some, well, maybe not. Yeah, I need to add a little bit of glue there. Sometimes it doesn't go all the way to the corner. I did that with the front and back cover, and all you do, put a dab and press it out and you're good to go. So I have that one, and then here's the back cover. And the only other thing that I did was inked around all the edges. Okay, and I am using Gathered Twigs. That's become my favorite. I still like the vintage photo as well. Maybe on the next project I'll mix it up and use some walnut stain, you know, live on the edge or something. So anyway, that's it for this video. Part 1, covers and dividers, and we'll be back. Part 2 will be paper bag inserts. See you next time. Thanks for watching.